Should you buy the PS5 Charging Station? We unbox and set up the HD camera and show you how to get around that PS5 broadcast verification issue. Stay tuned to find out. Hello and welcome to Power Up. If this is your first time here and you want to stay up to date with the latest tech news, reviews and comparisons, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss anything. I'll put timestamps in the description if there are any parts in particular you want to jump straight to. Today is part 2 in unboxing and reviewing the final two PS5 accessories, the PS5 Charging Station and the HD camera. For part 1, I'll leave a link to that above. But first, let's take a quick look at some updates and news. The iOS 14.5 update is here, bringing support for AirTags. This will let you use your devices to locate your AirTags and to find whatever it is you might be missing. This is quite a significant update, bringing improvements to many things like unlocking your iPhone with the Apple Watch, DualSense controller support, 5G improvements, new emojis, bug fixes, and so much more. So if you haven't done it yet, it's well worth updating. In other Apple news, it is said that Apple's next-gen processor, the M2, has entered mass production. So we just saw the 21.5-inch iMac get replaced with the 24-inch version with the M1 chip. Could this all have been timed in a way to later release a 27-inch iMac replacement with the M2 chip? Quite possibly. This could also fall in line nicely with the release of new MacBooks. So the Macbook Pros with mini LED displays and a brand spanking new M2 chip. There is also a massive version 28 update for the Oculus Quest 2, allowing you to stream PC VR games wirelessly. This is called AirLink and is currently an experimental feature. This can now be done without using the virtual desktop app, but with Oculus's own software. It is just amazing to see just how much development and love Facebook are putting into the Oculus Quest 2. Okay, back to accessories. So, without further ado, let's get unboxing.
Okay, here is the charging station, and let's get this open. So, first up we have the instruction booklet. And then if we take out the power cable, we can see that it's a 2-pin mains power cable, which means that it needs to go into a power socket, and you wouldn't be able to charge this up via USB in the PS5 console. So next we have the charging station itself, and first impressions are that the build quality is good, and in terms of the design, I think it looks great, keeping with the PS5 theme, as well as the other accessories. The power cable plugs in at the bottom, which you can see here. So let's give it a quick test. When you push these down, you can see that's where the connectors are, and you'd place the controllers on those. But I have to say that they don't really fit into place that easily. You may have to move them about slightly until they drop in. When they do fall in place, they're fine. They do stay where they're supposed to, but you don't get that satisfying feeling as you would with, say, a magnetic charger snapping into place. These have actually been somewhat difficult to find. I didn't really have a problem myself, but we can see that the Currys website, for example, is limiting these to only one product per customer due to a high demand.
It does take around 3 hours to fully charge 2 controllers with the charging station. It really comes down to why you'd want the charging station. Now, if you're hoping for faster charging times, you'll be disappointed. It charges just as quickly as it would with the charging cable. You also couldn't play and charge at the same time as you could with the charging cable. You'd only really want to get this if you have 2 controllers and just like the way it looks in your PlayStation setup. As a charging station, it is pretty solid, and at $24.99, it is definitely a nice to have, but it isn't a must-have.
So next up we have the HD camera. I do wish opening these boxes gave a more pleasant user experience rather than having to use a blade to get them open. I am so excited to see all the little bits that we get inside. So right away we have the camera. It again has the PS5 themed look, and we also have the instruction booklet, and well, that's it. Oh. So the camera has a simple design and dual wide-angle lenses. It has an adjustable stand that can sit on top of most TVs. To set this up, go to Settings and down to Accessories. Then to Camera and to Adjust HD Camera. It says that this is to help your position be recognized. So next you'll have to place your face within the frame 3 times. Okay, so now let's try to broadcast, and this is where I ran into an issue. After linking it to my YouTube account and trying to broadcast, I was told that I had to verify my already verified account. Now I wasn't recording when I got this error, but we can see it here courtesy of Retro Gamer Guy on Twitter. When pressing onto that Go to YouTube website button, nothing happened. I did find a 6-step fix for this, assuming you have a PS4, posted by ChoyJ on Reddit. So step 1, make sure that your PS5 is unlinked from your YouTube account. Next, you need to bring out your PS4 and link it to your YouTube account on there. Then start a YouTube broadcast on your PS4 where you'll be taken to YouTube to handle the verification requirements. After which you can then start broadcasting. And finally you can now end the broadcast and unlink the YouTube account from the PS4. And that's it for the PS4. Next you'll need to link your YouTube account back up to your PS5. And that's it. You should now be able to start broadcasting on your PS5. And taking a very quick look at the broadcast options, we can move the video to different areas of the screen. So now let's take a look at some additional features, and to do this, go to Settings, scroll down to Captures and Broadcasts, then select Broadcasts, and finally Camera. Here you can change the size of the camera image. You can make it small, medium or large. You could change the cutouts by going to Clipping Mask. You could have a circle cutout, a square cutout, a hex one, and chroma key. There are also some effects you could apply, like the comic one, pixelate, and so on. Honestly though, I can't really see any of those actually being used.
So the camera is 1080p, and when testing it was actually quite decent, especially in a well-lit room. It can be used for both recording or streaming video, and costs $49.99, but you can find it cheaper if you shop around. You can only really use a PS4 camera as the only other supported option, but that's only in 720p. So is the HD camera for everyone? No. If you do want to stream playing PS5 games online, then it is a reasonably priced, quick and easy option. So there we have it. That completes our look at the official PS5 accessories. If you have any of the accessories, I'd love to know your thoughts, so please do comment below and let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thanks a lot for watching guys, stay tuned for more. Peace.